Hi, friends. Hello. How are we doing? I don't know why I'm singing. Cause I felt like singing. Hi, everyone. How is everyone's week going so far? Where is she? She's not here. I can't find her. She was here. You saw. I sent you a video. Miyuki was sitting right here, and I was hoping she would stay here so I could start stream, and it's just Miyuki in the chair. I know. I'll get to this in a minute. And then I let her out, and then I saw her in the bathroom, and now she's not in the bathroom, and I don't know where she is. Did I sit on her? I know, Kyra, sure. Okay, I'll get to it in a minute. How is everybody? Does Junie want some spotlight? Junie was in here too, actually. I won't lie. And you know, they've been my streaming buddies recently. Feel like shit. Honestly, XQ, I'm right there with you. Yesterday and today, I have been on the verge of horrible panic attacks, and a bunch of awful things have happened. And this somehow, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. This always happens every Christmas for me. Something happens week of Christmas to just fucking throw things to shit. But it's okay. It's fine. I'm having my sisters over tomorrow. I'm making a Christmas dinner. I got each of them a gift. That's Christmas. Not that I care that much about Christmas, but woo! Been doing nothing since you got home. Dude. Gays can't have shit. No, it's real. Grace turned it around. What about me, CK? You're at a Christmas party, slipped on the deck steps and landed directly on your hip, and it's horribly bruised. Oh my god, XQ! I'm so sorry. That sounds fucking awful. Fucking awful. CK. Still sleeping too. Last but well, your shirts made my day. Can we talk about Turtle shirts for a moment? Turtle has the whole collection. Only did it directly in front of the person I have a crush on. Oh, well, that's the only place to do it, right? Duh. Just horribly injure yourself in front of someone you're trying to act cool in front of. It's the only way. You went ice skating and your muscles hurt, but at least you skated with a hot girl. Damn, Desuke. Get 'em. I do not know how to skate. I actually found my current partner by talking about how we don't know how to skate. First things we ever said to each other. Don't know how to skate. We're planning a date to fall on our asses together. Somehow that got me away. Cosplayer. Shirt show. Okay. Should I just get into Holiday Matsuri? Because, oh boy. What a fucking wild time. This is my third convention this year. My fourth ever. Fourth ever? Fifth ever? This year is the most I've ever been to any cons ever. And all the other two I went to were like fairly normal, like comic conventions. And this one was an anime convention specifically, so it was not a Comic-Con, it was an anime con. So the focus was cosplay and like waifus, you know? And I think they were just trying to like reach a broader audience this year and include Baldur's Gate. And I think it actually worked really well, I won't lie. Like, there were a decent amount of people there compared to what I've known it's been in the past. Lots of, yeah, there were like VTuber performances and meet and greets. It started weird. Corrine Crash Panda was there the whole time with me. Corrine was yet again my con buddy, and can I just say, best con buddy ever. Literally, the hype up here, the excitement up here, the encouragement up here. Like, absolutely wonderful person to go to cons with. Yeah, Corrine the GOAT. You've been curious about the difference between anime cons and other cons, only ever been to general cons? Yeah, I mean, it's mainly just like the subject material. Yeah, real. So, you guys know the drama of me getting my ticket. It didn't come in the mail. I paid $15 for it to come in the mail. I wish I didn't ever. And so I had to like literally fight them at the event. Not fight them, but I had to like kind of wrangle them. So the Thursday after work, I went to the like Hyatt hotel that registration is at. My mic is like loose for some reason. And so I get there and I pick up my badge and I'm like, hey, how do I get a refund for shipping? And she goes and like talks to people. She comes back and she's like, you can talk to Angel Marie tomorrow. And she will, and she did not say anything about a refund specifically. She said, address the situation. And I was like, okay. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, and Joey. I'm sorry, Angel Marie and Joey. Thanks, Corrine. So I come back tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, Angel and Joey, of course. Angel Marie. I go back, same place, because that's where they told me to go. Ghost town. Nobody is there. Me and Corrine are like, maybe it's because we're 10 minutes early, and so we wait 10 minutes, and it's like nobody. Not a sign of life around, okay? I see a couple... Oh, my bad. Sorry, Ave Maria. I don't know why I found their customer service folks' names funny. Angel Marie is funny. Sorry, Angel Marie, if you're watching, but your name makes me giggle. Yeah, nobody around. I look at the app. They like changed around how things were laid out, and now registration in the morning is at the convention center. So we go and we have to walk up the Sky Bridge, but the Sky Bridge is closed off halfway through and they tell us to go down and cross the street. So we go back down the Sky Bridge and cross the street, and then we go into the convention center and it's a ghost town and people are pointing us to go right, and so we turn right and we walk down what feels like 10 miles, and we finally see little anime stickers on an escalator, and we're like, oh, that's it. that's the anime con that we're looking for. And I go up to the little like help desk, and I'm like, what if I'm Angel Marie? Well, why weren't you helping me at the con then, bitch? Anyway, I was like, hi, I was told I could come here and get a refund for my shipping. And they were like, we can't help you with that. You just go to, Crash Panda 5 added permitted term, you bitch. The walk from where the con was to your hotel was 20 minutes? Oh my god. Do it for fun, boy, Julian. What was I fucking... Hello? Sorry, reconnecting to the Wi-Fi. Oh, you can only go to registration. If you get bangs, I'll send you $20. No. come to my wedding and I'll get bangs. I'll pinky promise that. I'll get bangs. You're there. Anyway. Yeah, so they were like, go to registration. It's upstairs on level 2. And I'm like, okay. I go upstairs. There's nobody. Okay. Nobody. And I'm like, okay, maybe we need to go up again. And we go up again. And there's registration. And then we get in line. Which line? I don't know. There's no signs around. Nothing is labeled. There's no directions anywhere, really. We wait in line for 45 minutes. I go up, finally, talking to a human who maybe can help me. And, I'm like, hey, I'm here to get a refund for my shipping, please. And he was like, okay. Scans my QR code. And then he, like, looks at my badge. He's like, wait, how'd you get your badge? I was like, I picked it up yesterday at pickup and they told me that I had to come back for the refund. And he was like, oh, okay. Bitch, why are you asking? For over $15, you're gonna be like, I think she's scamming me. I think she just wants $15. Long story short, I got my $15. Well, technically I haven't got it back yet. It takes 10 business days. But you bitch needs to be a permanent term since it's CK's government name. Damn. Yeah, anyway. Oh, hold on, I just noticed Automod held that and I just read that as if it was me saying it. Anyways. So, fast forward. I meet some lovely people in line from our Get Along Discord. Lovely, lovely. And then I go in and I'm wearing my Aliona shirt this day because I told Sugar Melly that we should all wear them because I was gonna give them all their shirts. Yeah, so me and Corrine, we're kind of walking around. I'm spending like, why does Julian sound like XQ? Quoting. I left that one up to you. Corrine, it's fine. You can allow things from XQ. The BG3 community is so wholesome. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't wait to start talking about Dev. Dev was like a whole other animal at this con, I swear. I don't know if it's just because she was like feeling not nostalgic, but like really grateful for, yeah, I'm gonna be talking about Dev because I actually got to talk to her for a while at this con because somehow when I got done with Jen and Aliona, Dev's line just finished. And so I just scooted my way over there, nobody else in line. It's just, I was lucky and I caught a break because she did have a line like the whole time. I was kind of shocked because she normally has a very short line, but she consistently had people like going. Yeah, but I got to actually chat with her for a hot minute and oh my god, she's so awesome. She is so, like, I know Dev can be funny and like loud and rant and great and la la la, but like actually having a conversation like heart to heart about just what an amazing year she's had is incredible. Like, first of all, what an intelligent woman, may I say. Thanks, CK. What an intelligent woman. She's incredibly kind and like very, very thoughtful, and she has a kind of an incredible memory of people she's met and things about them, and she has a fantastic personality. I can't I'll get to it, okay? I'm jumping ahead because I really love Dev a lot. And like I did before, but like this con really like, I don't know. It made me appreciate her on a whole other level. And yeah, I think she's incredibly awesome. Who's Dev? Jen's gift. Okay, so fast forward, me and Corrine, keep in mind, this con, as unorganized, did you see the video of her playing Call of Cthulhu on No Rules Barred a couple months ago? I did. I mean, I think my algorithm knows that I just will watch everything BG3 cast related in its entirety over and over again. But yeah, I did. She was hilarious in that. I think it helped that she was kind of like more highlighted in that, whereas like, oh my god, why am I saying Critical Role in my head? High Rollers. High Rollers was like the whole group. Anyway, but me and Corrine had this genius idea of, oh, we're gonna try to hit all the lines this con. We're gonna get everybody. And who does that include but one Neil Newbon? His line was like 2 rows, okay? 2 rows. If you've ever been to a con, you know Neil's line is like 7+ rows and it doubles in size on a Saturday, and it's only people who want to endure serious suffering go in that line, okay? This was 2 rows, maybe 10 or so people in front of us, seriously. But this con was so unorganized, we didn't know when people were gonna come out and autograph. There was no autograph schedule. There were no times posted. Some individual signers had like, be back at this time, but even then I found that that wasn't always accurate. Was it worth the extortionate amount of money? Extortionate? A word that I'm thinking of. Hello, my brain just broke. I'm sure it's a word. So me and Corrine are like, yeah, why not? And Melly is like texting me at the same time being like, she's literally trying to get the tea from me, the inside scoop. And she's like, how bad is it? Exorbitant? Yeah, that's the word I was thinking of. Extortionate, exorbitant. Exorbitant. I feel like in my head I say exorbitant. Why? No, I meant extortionate. Because it's extortion, right? Anyway, Melly's texting me this whole morning being like, should I bother getting there early? What's the crowd like? Is it chaotic? What's parking like? She's literally like cracking down all of the things that I've already suffered through to be like, I can avoid that. And you know what? I respect the hustle. It's more British. That makes sense, XQ. A man tricked you into paying him? He didn't trick me. I fully walked in that line myself. Yeah. So I'm like, don't bother coming till later. They don't have a lot of vegan food here. So she went and like got her own food. And when I get inside, I'm like, okay, I'm in Neil's line. I know that's crazy. And she's like, oh, that works really well because I need to get spinachy something for Neil. And I'm like, the line's not bad at all. Me not knowing when they're gonna come out and how long I'm gonna be in this line. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on Neil because honestly, I don't care. So I'm in line with these people who brought fucking stools, okay? Foldable stools to wait in this line. I am there with Corrine and Melly and her doorman and everyone else in line from like 10 a.m. to like 2:30 p.m. Astarion Kisser Mr. 2. I tried being an Astarion Kisser. You just ditched me, you remember? Anyway. I don't want this story to be too long. Because Kyra can only be here for an hour, and I want her to hear about her sweaters. Anyway, I was there from 10 a.m. to like 2:30 because they didn't come out till then. Okay? The line did not move, and I'm like, well, we've already made it this far every hour. We've already made it this far. We've already made it this far. Melly's not moving. Her doorman's not moving. And I'm like, okay, we're just in this. Suddenly, Jen and Aliona, they did that thing again where they like walk through the con instead of like behind the curtains, which I always find interesting. So Jen and Aliona come out first. I know, shocking, because they're always fucking late. I love them, but they're always the late ones. I don't know if they were late because I don't know what time they were supposed to be there. So they get there first. And then Deb comes out, and I see she has her little, like, almost like Shadowheart style braid going on. And it's like literally like another 20-30 minutes until Neil comes out. Hey, kitchen! How are you? If I'm waiting 4.5 hours in a line, I better be getting sex out of it. Unfortunately, he didn't have that on the menu. But you know. So, yeah. We wait, and Corrine, what time did we finally get to Neil? I don't even fucking know. I clocked out. When I got there, I was surprised their line wasn't that long. I think I waited 45 minutes, but I was expecting bigger. Yeah, JC, you got there at the perfect time. Were you looking to order that julep? No. But I needed something worth that long of a late. It was like 3 p.m. And let me say, the only reason why we didn't wait longer, okay? Oh yeah, when you met Jen and Aliona. Okay, let me get to this. First, let me say, the like home ec staff for some reason split Jen and Aliona's line in two, and they were like, why do these two talents have one line? There's supposed to be one line for each talent. And so she's like walking around barking at people, telling them to create a new line, and then they split everybody up in this line, and there's a lot of people in this line. And so Jen's queue is about this big. Aliona's queue is about this big. Aliona has a few people in her line. Jen's is like filled up because they squished them all in this tiny little queue. And then their handlers come out and they see this and they're like, why are there two lines? And the staff is like, because there's two talents or whatever. I didn't hear, I just like kind of witnessed it happen, and then people in Discord were saying what they heard. Yeah, but the handler was like, there's only supposed to be one line. They're a package deal, one line. And so then they squish everybody back together and with no rhyme or reason. They just tell everyone to move over. So the people who were first in Aliona's line are like no longer first. Then the con staff lady, after the handler was like, no, one, they're a package deal, she goes, I don't know anime, sorry. Sorry, I don't know anime. It was so fucking funny. And then the staff with this line, this cue that they just put together, they're viciously ripping up the tape from the ground. I don't know why. I didn't think that was necessary, but they just tore it up. Yeah. And then also when Jen and Aliona came out, they immediately saw that their signs said like voice actor and voice actor, so they scribbled out voice on each other's. But then XQ, I'm not a good storyteller. When I say I'm gonna recap something, that means for the next 2 hours. Yeah, but they like scribble out each other's titles, but Jen gets really distracted and starts scribbling out the word actor, and then she realizes what she's doing. She's like, oh shit. Didn't mean to scribble that bit out. And then Aliona wrote plus director on hers. Anyway, this man in Neil's line, he's like his handler or something like that. He's like counting the rows. And then he comes into our row and is like asking every single person, how many is in your party? How many is in your party? How many is in your party? And everyone is like 3, 4, whatever. And he gets to me and Corrine, and I'm like 2. And he's like, okay, come with me. And I'm like, what? 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 And so he's like, so hear me out. So hear me out. I roll dice every once in a while, a number between like 1 and 9 or whatever, how many lanes are in the queue. And I go to that lane and I grab people who have a party or like 2 or less to go to the front of the line. And so he starts bringing us to the front of the line. And like, I see Corrine hasn't come with me yet. I'm like, Corrine, come! Like, what are you doing? And she's like, wow. We zoom. These like 4 rows, okay, of Neil fans are just like scowling at us, going past them, skipping the line, and they're like, and I heard someone go like, why'd they pick them? What's going on? Why do they get to go up? And I'm like, and so we go up. JC is actively meeting Jen and Aliona at this moment, okay? Actively meeting them. They're like right here, and I'm right here in Neil's line. The Hallmat staff lady goes, hey, what are you doing up here? And I'm like, he rolled some dice and he said we could skip the line. And she's like, who? And I'm like, that guy in the blue flannel. She's like, okay, whatever. If he said you can come up here, then fine. The Astarian fans were pissed. Pissed. Anyway, JC actively meeting Jen and Aliona. JC trying to get a Polaroid picture of them. They're looking around for a photographer. Jen and Aliona see me and they're like, Julian, can you come take this picture? So I'm like, okay. JC gives me their Polaroid and I'm like, I don't know how to use this. I don't know how to use these new Polaroids. I only know the old ones. And so I'm like, I don't know how to do this. JC awkwardly showing me how to use the new Polaroid type, like Instax kind. You didn't turn it on. I've never had one of those. And I'm like, okay. So I leave Neil's line to become a photographer for JC and Aliona and Jen. Like, of all people, they're like, oh, Julian will come do this. They're like, thank God you were here. So I take this picture and they're like, thank you. JC, I don't remember what else happened. I kind of was just like, that was so random. Oh, also when I was in line for them, I like finally got around the corner and they were like, Julian's here and Crash Panda. And I was like, hey. Whenever they do that, CK, whenever they do that, I'm like, I'm not here. Like, let other people pretend I'm not here. I'm not special at all. But they got like really excited and were like, oh, also JC touched Aliona's ass. On accident. That's what Aliona said. On accident. Yes. Anyway, I get up Neil's line. It's $70 fucking for an autograph. $70. And if I wanted a quote, it's $10 more. And I'm like, I'm not spending fucking $80 on this. I'm already pissed that I'm spending $70. So we're like slowly moving up and everything. Finally, we get to like Blue and Neil, and Corrine has her signature and everything, and she has like a kind of like what did you have signed, Corrine? It's like, it's not you, it's me. I have standards. And Neil made a joke of like, oh, I see, you have a little like he was like joking with her of like, you have a little shame kink, I see, no worries. Whatever. He trolled her hard. Alright, and then I go up. I don't have a quote or anything. I don't have anything to say. I'm not like, oh my god, you saved my life. I'm sorry, it's so much, it's so important to me. You don't even know when I... No, I just walked up to Neil, and he was like, Julian, is it? Shakes hand, and I'm like, yeah. Signs. I'm like, how are you liking Orlando? He goes, oh, I've been here before. I'm like, you like it? He's like, it's all right. And then I'm like, oh. Then he goes, Julian, nice meeting you. I'm like, bye. That was my $70 Neil Nippon experience. He does not like Orlando, which is the correct opinion. Orlando is like one of the only good parts of this place. Downtown, not Disney, not that Orlando, not Kissimmee, Orlando, like Winter Park, shit like that. Which were you picked for? Oh, which you were picked for, yeah. I mean, like, of all the people. Anyway, I zoom over to Jen and Aliona's line. Hi, Sarah. I wish I could meet Sam so bad. I think I'd have a gay panic though. For real gay panic. Go to Tampa Bay and throw things at the Scientologists. I have. My grandma lives in Tampa, so I definitely. Clearwater, more specifically. The more I hear this word, the more appropriate and useful I'm realizing it is. Yeah. I want to meet Sam so bad. So bad. I'm waiting for the storm to take Tampa out. What about JC? We need to go to a con together. I would love to, CK. Sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles. Okay, I need to speed up. Kyra is on a time limit and I only have 20 minutes left to tell the story. Zip, 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 zip. Zoom over. Okay, time passes. I don't think we go to Jen and Aliona first. We shop around and I'm like, oh my god, cool. Amazing art. I find BG3 body pillows. And then I come back to Jen and Aliona's queue and I'll give you 45. Okay, Kyra, thank you. Very kind. Even though you already know the story. Lock in, Julian. Lock in. Got it. BG3 body pillars. Yes, they were there because it was an anime con. A lot of the nudity type stuff was hidden in this like curtain area. But when we passed by, I could see it and oh my god. Yeah, and naughty stickers. There were a lot of booby women art. Yeah, oh my god. The booth across from the BG3 actors was a bunch of like huge like booby anime women. Just like on display in front of them. Booba women. Do they have boob mouse pads? They most certainly did. They most certainly did. They had everything there. It was kind of crazy. So, meeting Jen and Aliona again. So this is the day I'm giving them their shirts I saw boob mouse pads, but in keychain form. Interesting. Honkers badonkers. So I go up to Jen and Aliona and I'm like, hey, and they were like, who are you? We don't know who you are. Have we ever met you before? You know that thing. I'm like, oh, psh, get out of here. They zoom around, give me the biggest hugs ever, and oh my god, like, why are they the best huggers in the fucking world? Like, did you steal Aliona from me? No. I stole her for myself. Just kidding, Jen. Have her, I guess. Can I have her for the weekend, though? For science. Just to hang out. Get some non-alcoholic beverages. Anyway, they give the best hugs ever. I'm wearing my tall shoes, even though they're cheating with their tall shoes, but Jen still has to go up like this to me. Apologies to Jen, who is absolutely watching this. Did you tell Jen what you did? No, I didn't, Cosmic. I did tell Theo, though. I did not tell them about the sin. Yes. So, hold on, let me change this to just chatting so Twitch doesn't get angry at me. I will be doing BG3 after this, don't worry. Yes. Hello? Reconnecting, Bluetooth connected. Got it. I've told nobody, only my cats. Good kitchen. Disappointing. Also, hi Cosmic. I would also immediately tell them. I'm surprised Corrine didn't. I thought her chaotic side was gonna kick in, and I'm sure she thought about it. But she was actually very respectful. I wouldn't have cared if she told them, to be honest. I think it would have been fucking hilarious, but they also wouldn't have let me live it down, I don't think. Yes, Corrine was very kind. You failed us. So I'm meeting them. Oh my god, so much has faded already, which is so upsetting how my brain works. I go up to them, they're like giving out cards this time that says like how many selfies, how many autographs from who, which is interesting. They normally just did like sticky notes. So they get like my stuff to autograph and I'm like, okay, so I have gifts. Do we want gifts first or do we want because they would have gone for those shins real kitchen. This is why I wrote 18 pages about Hallmat in my journal. I just get so distracted and I am not good at summarizing. And I never will be. This is who I am. If you're listening to me tell a story, you're along for the ride. Sorry. Yes, so I'm like, gifts or signing and pictures first? And Jen is like, gifts! Gifts, gifts, gifts! And I'm like, okay. Aliona, of course, knowing what these are. I guess Jen didn't know that they were coming. Maybe it was a surprise. I thought Jen knew. But I don't think she actually knew. And I'm pulling out the Aliona shirts and I'm like, so they're in a vacuum sealed bag, so you guys don't have to worry about like luggage and shit. And Jen and Aliona are like, oh my god. They're like fucking freaking out over these shirts. And I'm like, okay, let me get them out of the plastic bag. And I'm just realizing that I've never opened a vacuum sealed bag, so give me a second. So I'm just like fumbling with this plastic bag while they're watching me. And I'm like, so there's a little surprise in here. And Jen is like, and she like sees the peak of her face and she's like, no. And I'm like, let me grab it first. They were being so grabby. They like wanted these. so fast. It's so funny. And so I pull out the Jen shirt and I like show it to her, and she's like, oh my god. And Alyona is like, look, and she even did it in your favorite colors, or the colors you love. And she was talking about Jen's name, and I was like, that was complete coincidence, because I just thought it looked nice with Jen's face and the color palette. And Jen is like, oh yeah. And then Jen sees Mael from Expedition 33 on it, and she goes, you put Mael on it. And like, I literally see her eyes like starting to well up, and she's just like staring at it for a minute. And she's like, and I'm like, no crying, no tears. And then I see Alyona in the corner just going. She snatches the Jen shirt, fluffs it out, immediately puts it on over her clothes. Over her clothes, okay? And so now I'm seeing them put these shirts on, and I'm like, oh my god. It's just such a weird feeling. These shirts have been sitting, like, hanging up in my closet for months. And say to Jen, I will tuck you in when tucking the shirt. Yeah, they, like, tucked each other's shirts in. It was really cute. They were, like, trying to make sure they still looked presentable while also still putting the shirts on. Yeah, and Alyona is like, you got the one for my friend who DM'd you? And I'm like, yes, I did. And she's like, you're so silly. You weren't weird about that at all. My friend just DMing you. I'm like, why would I be weird? Sorry you've been working. I've missed Miyuki. Miyuki did try to get the shirts, and she did stomp all over them, I'm gonna be honest, a couple times. So there is Miyuki hair on the shirts that I gave them. Which is kind of silly. There's probably Miyuki hair on yours too, CK. It's hard to not have Miyuki hair on everything. Hey, Chaotic! How's it going? Anyway, so they're all like being huggy and stuff, and I don't fucking remember it all. I don't. Jen hugged me again and she kept saying, I love you so much. I love you. And I'm like, I love you too, in a totally non-parasocial way. And Jen goes, no, absolutely not parasocial. Alyona goes, there's nothing parasocial about this at all. Thank you for not being parasocial about anything. And I'm like, how am I supposed to feel about that? Anyways, they both gave me many hugs. Yeah, she said it literally like her face was right here on my face, telling me she loves me so much. She loves me so much. You were confused? Yeah, because she kept like whispering stuff so nobody else could hear it. Yeah, they're just such incredible people. And so I go back around and I'm like trying to Julian living everyone's dream. They're incredible. I go back around, I make sure they have everything, and I'm like, okay, you have all the shirts. Yeah. Screw that, Julian's living my dream. And Alyona, as Jen is like signing stuff, they're like, you need to make an Etsy store. Like, actually, please, why haven't you made an Etsy store? You could make so much money. Oh my gosh, thank you, Coyote. I still need to send yours. I have had a fucking chaotic day. I'll probably be sending yours. I might wait till after Christmas, to be honest. I love you more than JNA, and they're latecomers to this. Yeah, I guess you'll have to quiz each other. Yes, thank you, Corrine, for keeping me on track. God. So they were like, no, you like actually need to make an Etsy store and like sell these shirts. Like, seriously. And I'm like, okay, but there's 2 reasons why I haven't done that. One, I literally go through a small business themselves and they're the ones printing out the shirts and shipping out the shirts and like actually doing the work. All I did was go on their website, create the design, and pay money to get it. CK, you don't even know the answer to that. And yeah, I was like, so that's one reason. And another reason is like, you know, this is you guys' face on it. Like, I didn't want to just be out here selling shit with your faces on it. Oh, you like Julian? Name 3 of her songs. Not getting off on a tangent, but fun fact, I used to have like journals full of songs in my preteen and teenagehood. So technically you could name 3 songs. So yeah, I was like, is that not like weird to like sell stuff with your face on it? Good night, Rogue Jelly. And they were like, no, not at all. No, like, permission granted. Please, you are fully allowed to do whatever with our faces on it. I am granting you permission. You have the rights to my likeness on merchandise and shirts. And I'm like, well, okay then. And she's like, as a matter of fact, we need this in writing. She writes it on the autograph. Hold on, I have it here. Where is it? Permission granted. So maybe I will make an Etsy store. I don't know. If there's enough demand, I will genuinely look into it. If enough people want it. Because they were yelling at me to do it. You guys yell at me to do it. It just depends on how much time I have outside of my work. And if it's worth, like, the investment. You know? You need a deaf one? Oh my god, I can't wait to talk about the deaf one. She fucking flipped. She flipped. Aliona and I, while Jen was signing stuff, we talked a little bit about, something that is actually, like, really affecting me, genuinely. And I won't get into, like, the nitty-gritty details of all of it, but in Salt Lake City, I talked to her a bit about, like, activism. And specifically the situation in Gaza and Palestine and, you know, everything that's going on in the Middle East and just Middle East tensions in general. And I just wore a face mask with the Palestinian flag on it in Salt Lake. And back then, Aliona was like, I have a genuine question because I genuinely want to know, and I love that you're wearing this mask around. Do you get scared to wear that around more conservative areas like Salt Lake City, like in Florida? Like, so many horrible people are out there and they can make split moment decisions. And, you know, simply at just seeing someone wearing a mask with a Palestinian flag on it, someone could get, like, violent or something. And back then I told her, genuinely, like, the hate that comes my way and the threats that come my way and anything that comes my way just by putting a mask on, putting a flag on my outfit, on my body, putting a watermelon, like, sticker pin on my jacket. Anything that comes my way is literally nothing compared to what people in Gaza go through. Nothing. And if, you know, if one person sees my mask and is like, oh yeah, that's happening, maybe I can go, you know, donate or pay more attention, or it reminds them of what's going on back there, or over there. It just makes them think. Yeah, no one is dropping bombs in my hospital I went to because a drone shot me. I am not being threatened by anything that's genuinely scary. What's scary is the genocide going on in Gaza against the Palestinians. That is scary. And me being in an incredibly sheltered, safe space like the United States of America as a white woman, it's literally the tiniest little speck of something I can do. And Aliona back then, she was like, I've never thought about it that way, and you're absolutely right. And we talked about it forever. And it was a really awesome conversation. And she brought it up again at home, and she's like, I need you to know, back in Salt Lake when you wore that mask in such a very conservative, very not friendly place. I have thought about that every single day since then. And it genuinely put activism and, you know, presenting yourself and everything in such a perspective for me that it has changed the way that I approach activism in the public eye or whatever. She didn't say these exact words like public eye, but I'm paraphrasing. I'm a 6'2", 230-pound, straight presenting white man. Basically nothing threatens me except the cops. Exactly. And she's like, you have genuinely just changed my perspective on that, and ever since then I've tried to have something related to Gaza and Palestine on me at every con. And I do it every day at home, and I talk about it at home all the time, and I, you know, go out in public and I try to have stuff on me. And I just want to thank you for that and everything. And the fact that this is what puts it into perspective truly is the fact that I simply just put a mask on, okay? I silenced myself, essentially. My presence I dedicated to the people of Palestine. The fact that I could make that difference to one person who means a lot to me, I will say, is I can't stop thinking about that. I cannot stop thinking about that, and I'm so incredibly grateful and very proud of Aliona specifically for being the type of person to kind of let your brain see a new perspective in that way. But that was a really, really special moment that happened that I don't know. It's just really, it's really awesome. She is such an awesome person, and so is Jen. And Jen is she literally talks about this every day. I'm not joking. Every day. She talks about it. Every day. The fact that you wear that mask. Or you wore that mask in Salt Lake. Aliona has done so much good for Gaza and Rafa with their charity streams. They raised so much this year. Yeah. And I also added, I don't know if you guys saw, !donate. I put PCRF, the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund, as a donate link here now. Just because also talking to Aliona, I realized like I could even do more. Oh, there we go. And something as little as putting a tiny little link in my streams every time, just to remind y'all that it's there. If you have a spare $5, $20, $50, whatever, it should go there. Like, it should go there. Maybe sacrifice a couple Twitch subscriptions or something, just to remember that that's there and they need you, you know? And it's actively still going on, and we're nowhere close to it ending. Anyway. Being able to have those kinds of meaningful conversations and reflections, all because of a game that we all came together for, and because of the amazing people behind it, that's unreal and awesome. Yeah. It's true, and I will say the BG3 community has changed my perspective on activism. It has. And I approach things a lot more now with the perspective of educating people, understanding that not everyone knows, you know. We don't have to be in fear, especially in such a privileged spot that we're in the UK, in Canada, in America. Sam Bayart had a really lovely attitude to Twitch in regards to charity. When they were streaming, they discouraged subscriptions and instead did shoutouts for donations. Every sub was donated to the charity of the month. That's probably what I'll do if I'm being honest. I'm not doing this for money ever. I mean, I can't even have subscriptions right now, but eventually when maybe I do, I'd prefer it all to go to charity. I don't need this to be source of income. As nice as that would be, there's other people who need it more than me. I'm doing okay. I'm a white woman in America who has a full-time job and lives in a house and has pets and is getting married and you know everything. Anyways, I just had to highlight that moment because I can't stop thinking about it. And I love Aliona a lot. So yes. Anyway, Jen slides the autograph over to Aliona, and Aliona's like, oh yeah, I'm signing something. And I'm like, yeah, I never can think of quotes, sorry. And she's like, what should I say? What should I say? And I'm like, to your hottest fan. Jen goes, you know that laugh she does? She's like, do it. And Aliona's like, and I'm like, oh god, I've possessed them. So Aliona writes, to my hottest, sexiest, and most intelligent fan. To my hottest, sexiest, and most intelligent fan. So, this is my new most prized possession. You can see kind of her pen was running out too, and she was like so trying to like get it to work. She was so fucking funny. Yeah, and then I was like, you're incredible, and she's like, I added sexiest and most intelligent because intelligence is the sexiest thing. Yeah, on the Mimi Maru print too. I was planning on doing Kristen's idea of like a barbarian quote, but I blanked because of the shirts. Yes. Anyways, I am spending too long on this story. Move over, take pictures. Jen is like, awesome, thank you, XQ. I really appreciate that. Of course. And I'll try to have more ideas in the future too of maybe I can include it in the Discord somehow. Thank you, Josie. You guys are awesome. JC. God, I read your username and I say Josie, but I know it's JC. Thank you guys. You're fucking awesome, and you're... I've had a day. I've had 2 days. I've already cried twice between these 2 days. This might make me cry again. Yes. We do pictures, and Jen sees that Aliona's wearing the Jen shirt, and she's like, oh, I should put the Aliona shirt on. And she's like, which one's mine? And I'm like, so the medium is Aliona's friend, and the small is you. And she, of course, picks up the medium. I'm like, no, not that one. And so I'm like, trying to help her sift through it. She's like, okay. She slides it on, tucks it in. They help each other, like, look all pretty. Jen's hairpin falls out of her hair, and she's like, oh. She's trying to do it, and she's like, oh, I'm holding up the line. Because she, like, when she's fixing her hairpin, she's, like, looking at the line, and I think she realized then how long we've been talking. Awesome. Thank you, CK. You guys are seriously awesome. And I think I have the exclamation point donate turned on to where you can get it when I'm offline as well. So if you ever need the link, come into chat when I'm offline and do exclamation point donate. Yeah. Free Palestine. Yes. Yep, there it is again. Brain. Hello. Aliona's trying to fix her pin, and it's just not working. It's not staying. And Jen is like, I'm done with this thing. So she rips it out of her hair, puts it down. We take a picture in our shirts, which I sent in the Discord. I don't have it printed out because it was my phone. I'm never online on Discord, but it's your status there, and it has for years. You're awesome, XQ. Yeah, and like, the situation in Gaza and Palestine and Rafah and the Middle East has been going on for a long time. I could talk about that forever, and it deserves to be talked about. Yes. So we take our pictures. I have to say goodbye because there's a whole fucking line of people, and I need to be respectful of those. Thank you, Turtle. That's why her hair was looking so different when I saw your pic with them. LOL, I was like, wow, what did Jen do to her hair? Her hairpin got stuck in her hair and she literally ripped it out. That's what happened. So any of the pictures where they have their shirts with their faces on them, I assume she didn't put the hairpin back in because it was frustrating her. 76 years since the Nakba? I never say that correctly. Nakba. But yes, I really genuinely do encourage you guys to read up on the history of the very short history of Israel. And this is not me saying anything about Jewish people. I am talking about Israel. I have lovely Jewish friends and lovely Jewish family who are... It's completely different. And it makes me upset that Israel is the way it is. You know, it started out that way. Anyway, highly encourage you read about it. Yes, Zionism is not Judaism. Correct. In every way. Yes. Talk shit about Zionists, always. In my Hellenistic Empires module, we cover Alexander the Great traveling through Gaza. This is 300s BC. Alright, I'll extend it to 9:30, but I really gotta go to bed. Kyra, you can go to bed if you want. I'm a bad storyteller, okay? Move on. I say goodbye. They are like, we love you so much, we love you so much. And I was like, I love you guys too, so much. And what else did they say? Oh, I think I said while I was hugging Jen, I was like, I'll see you. I said, like, I'll see you later. I said, I'll see you whenever. And Aliona looks at me like, and I'm like, what? And she's like, did you just say I'll see you never? And I'm like, no, I said I'll see you whenever. She's like, I just got so depressed for a second. I'm like, no, you just can't hear, girl. It's alright. The crowd level noise is too loud. Oh my god, turtle. Anyways, I hug them goodbye. I say I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow anyway, so it's fine. And they were like, we'll see you. I zoom over to Dev. Dev. Oh, I also showed Jen and Aliona the Dev shirt first. And they were like, this is literally fucking amazing. And she was like, are you gonna go give that to her? And I'm like, yes, I am. I told her I would get her one in Salt Lake, and I followed through. I zoom over to Dev. Dev looking fucking gorgeous, as fucking always, okay? I'm going up. Dev instantly remembers me because I'm wearing my Aliona shirt, okay? I guess that burned into her mind, the Aliona shirt. And she's like, it's you! Your shirt! And I'm like, yes, it is me. I'm digging into my bag, rooting around. It's still Christmas Adam here. Rooting around, and I'm like, so I told you in Salt Lake City. Devskith. Hey, Devskith, can you please tell me if I'm saying your name right? Is it Insa? Like, I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Because yes, you're Devskith, but you're also your own woman. You know what I mean? Yes? Okay, yes. First try. Anyway. Do you prefer Insa or Devskith? Devskith is kind of iconic. December 23rd is Christmas Adam because it comes before Christmas Eve and is generally unsatisfying. Yep. And he's not quite there. Or Shadow. Oh yeah, you go by Shadow too. Wait, you know my full government name? I do, Coyote. But I call you Coyote. Whatever you find easier to say. Okay, I'm attached to Devskith a little bit. We'll find out. I'll adjust to it. So I'm rooting around in my bag and I'm like, I told you in Salt Lake City that I would make you one. Dev's face is going from to like slowly moving into like this maniacal grin, and she's like, no, you didn't. And I'm like, oh yes I did. And I snatch it out of my bag, and she's like, you followed through. She was so fucking excited. JC, you were there, right? Like behind me? And I like good tunnel vision when I'm talking to them for some reason. And I show her and she's like, she's screaming. She's like, it's beautiful. I love it. And she is over the fucking moon to see this. And she's like, I love it, and it has Devzel on there. And I'm like, of course it has Devzel on there. And she's like, just admiring it for a minute. And I said, I got you also an Aliona one. And I hand her the Aliona one, and she's like, oh. Like jokingly tosses it aside, focuses on her shirt. And she, oh my god, fuck, my brain doesn't work tonight. I'm like, I got you one in white, whereas theirs are black, and I glance over at Jen and Aliona, and both of them are like, like, fucking so excited, um, about the shirts. And Dev is like, I do look good in white, don't I? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm saying like white is, it looks incredible on you. It makes you look so beautifully like yourself. It makes you glow. She's like, thank you, right? Yes, so Dev is like, should I put this on right now? And I'm like, sure. And I think she saw that Jen and Aliona were wearing theirs, so she's like, okay, I want to wear mine. But instead of just like slipping it on over her clothes, she is like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and actively change and get ready. So she fucking leaves with the shirt in hand, zooms to the bathroom. I guess it's kind of nice. I kind of gave her a little break to like freshen up her makeup and her hair and stuff. She's gone for like 3 whole minutes. Comes back, strutting. She is feeling herself because she has pictures of herself on her shirt. It's fucking amazing. And she's like, how's it look? She does like a spin and I'm like, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I'm like, it looks beautiful. And I'm like, see, white looks so amazing on you. And she's like, it does, right? And I'm like, okay, I don't want to hold up the line. So now I'm gonna take a picture. So she's like, oh, what should we do? I think I'm gonna like pop a little hip action, do a little leg forward. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like trying to copy her, but I realize my scoliosis makes me kind of pose weird when I pop a hip. So I'm like, what should I do here? It even matched with her pants. It all came together. Yeah, she was wearing like tannish cream colored pants and white heels, so it really did look like she was meant to wear that. And Jen and Aliona were wearing black already. Yeah, I matched her pose in the photo, but I also like popped my hip towards her because that's just like kind of how my scoliosis works. So yes. I'm like, I'm so glad you love the shirt. Thank you. And she is just still like raving about this fucking shirt, and I think we said some other things. I don't fucking... Oh! Dread Waffle went live like 10-20 minutes before I was at this line. And she was like, Julian, tell Deb, Halson is your favorite character. And so I'm like, Dread Waffle says, Halson is my favorite character. And she goes, it's like, whatever, Dread Waffle. Then she was like, we need to get Dread Waffle one of these shirts. Waffle needs to remember who is the best. Did you get pulled out of line during the scoliosis screening? So I didn't go to school past the 5th grade, but my scoliosis formed when I was like 14 or 15, because I went from 5'4" to 5'10" within a fucking year, like basically a summer. It was insane. I was growing extremely fast. I was also very underweight. So my spine was all kinds of fucked up. I grew too fast for my body, but I'm sure I would have. And they maybe would have caught it earlier than my parents. Yes, so I say goodbye to Dev. And I am just like, I'm looking back at these lines, just watching Jen and Aliona and Dev, all 3 wearing my shirts, signing and taking pictures, and I'm just like, what have I done? They all love them, but I'm like, this is so fucking funny. to see. It just, I don't know how to describe how it felt. It was so fucking funny. When I talked to her, she was like, isn't this shirt amazing? It's all I ever needed. Yeah, she just kept fucking talking about it. And I think in that video with Wee Claire, when she was like, ah. Anyways, after that, I believe I met up with OGAD people and shopped around, and then I went and dropped Corrine back off at her hotel. Day 2, I only went 2 days, even though I had a 3-day pass. I just really only wanted to go 2 days, to be honest. I went from 5'7" to 5'11" in a few months when you were 14. Yeah, same. A huge growth spurt. Yes, so day 2, this is the day. Kyra, are you still here? Because I'm gonna zoom to your shirt giving story. Con was doable in 2 days. It was doable in 1 day, to be honest. I was just tired. Oh, I forgot to show. Here's what I got from Dev. I got the Bing Bong one because oh, hold on. Kurosami is a spoiler. Kurosami's a spoiler. I got Bing Bong wanting Dev to deface it, but she got so distracted with the shirt, so she just said, Chuk. I love Bing Bong. Look at it, it's so cute. Oh, sorry, I banged my microphone. And then here's my $70. Here's my $70 Neil Newbon autograph. I needed one, okay? It says, Julian, I'm Astarian. Neil. The print is nice. You know? Okay, so sorry for the ASMR crinkles if you can hear that. My goal for day 2 was I have to give Kyra's shirts to Jen and Aliona and Dev. So that's something I have to do. Especially Jen and Aliona, because they only are there that day and the day before. I want to shop, and I want to meet Theo and Maggie, okay? So I'm like, okay, who do I want to knock out first? First, I want to meet up with people. Oh, first there was the panel. Okay, I decided to get there way later in the day this time because we did not need to get there early the day before. First up was the panel. This fucking panel is in this like fancy theater. The most comfortable panel I've ever been at. I was there with JC, Corrine, everybody that I met up with. Most fucking chaotic panel ever. They come out and they're like basically playing musical sofa. They don't know where to sit. They're cuddling each other. Aliona and Dev leave because of something, and so Maggie moves over and is cuddling Jen. Every time they wanted the audience to clap, they would turn these lights on that were directly facing them, or facing us, all the way up, like bright white lighting, and it was like flashbang, and I'm like, is it to light us up so they can see us clapping? Like, what's fucking going on? Anyway, I'm sure the panel will be up on YouTube. I saw Hallmat staff everywhere, like professionally recording it. Good night, Devskith. Have a good night. All the vampire girls died, I guess. Yeah. They all disintegrated. Boring. I'm gonna try to speed up this day, okay? Because it's already 9:30. I've been talking for an hour and a half. Fuck. How are you guys not tired of me? God. Jesus. They blocked my view a good couple times. Yeah. Anyway, fantastic panel. I'm sure it will be on YouTube. Highly, highly, highly recommend you watch it. It was probably the funniest, loveliest, fucking panel of the fucking season. Like, genuinely so great. Love me, please? I love you, CK. Fast forward, we leave the panel. I'm like, okay, let's go meet Theo. And Maggie's right next to him. And I am so fucking nervous to meet Maggie, to be honest. But she was so incredibly lovely. So incredibly lovely. Here is my Maggie. And I paid extra for her to doodle. She gave me plankton. And I said it looked like avocado toast. And she's like, no, it's more like squished plankton, but he's plankton. So that's my doodle from Maggie. And she just decided to fucking graffiti all over this shit. Her little doodly doodle. Julian. When she was writing this, she was like, Julian. And I'm like, this is probably one of the best autographing experiences I've ever had. Genuinely. It's so worth every penny I spent. It was like $60, I think. Which is not bad at all. And this print is gorgeous, is it not? Oh, and she was also very much a stickler of making sure the ink was dry. So she was like going like to make sure like I wasn't gonna just shove it in a plastic bag and ruin it. Genuinely such a fucking hilarious, amazing, adorable, beautiful woman. And then after that, me going through my goodie bag, I met Theo. Mr. Will Ravengard. I did not know what to say to Theo. He is really socially awkward. And I'm really socially awkward. And I fucking loved him. And I was like, what am I supposed to say right now? What do I say to men? How do I speak to men? Again? What am I supposed to say? And so I'm like, so I'm playing my Dark Urge run, and I just broke up with Shadowheart to be with Will. And he's like, oh. And then he like looks down at Jen. He's like, okay, I'll keep it between us. Made the right choice. I'm like, yep. Anyway, he signed it, and then he realized I paid to get my name on the autograph, and he was like, oh. I need to add to Julian. Love the blade. Theo. That's what I did. Oh, Kyra, you didn't know? No, it wasn't me, it was Serge. It was Sergio. Yes. Okay, so then I'm gonna quickly go through my shopping. Quickly. Guys. So, first of all, in the panel line, someone came up to us and was like, hey, we made a Baldur's Gate 3 2025 calendar and we got everyone to sign it and all proceeds go to the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. It's $20. Come by booth D7. And all of our OGAT group was like, abso-fucking-lutely. And I'm like, y'all are my people. So we instantly go over to the D7 booth, and who is across it but this amazing fucking artist who made this bookmark. Is it gonna show it? Double-sided Shadowheart bookmark. You can't see, but like it says Shadowheart right there. Come on. Here we go. Double-sided. So Selûnite and Sharon. I fucking love this. I'm obsessed with it. It was an instant buy. Honestly, you need to be very glad that I was not there. I am lucky that you weren't there, because you would have told on me. Y'all better be quiet next stream. Next Jen and Aliona stream. Anyway, that was one thing. And then, what do I spot by CK? What do I spot across the con? But this giant ass Korosami print. And I am fucking mesmerized, okay? I'm like, huh, that's a Korosami. Oh my god, Korosami. Oh my god, Korosami. Oh my god, Korosami. And I go to this, and then I see that they fucking have, from the pencil artist, no, I cut myself off, JC. I really wanted shit from him. I'm hoping I see, him at another con. Korosami is Legend of Korra, is it like a spin-off, or is it like a sequel almost, or a prequel of Atla, Avatar Last Airbender. Anyways, same guy who did Korosami did these Last of Us fucking cards. Look at this. I was like, oh my god, I never fucking see Abby art. I never see Abby art, ever. And they're so fucking shiny. Like, look at this. I literally never, ever, ever see Abby art. You didn't see them? And he was having a deal of buy two, get one free. So I, of course, got all 3 of these. And then, to go with my Korosami, I got these 2 beautiful, beautiful Zelda prints. Like, oh my god. They're fucking amazing. They're fucking amazing. XQ, if you haven't watched Legend of Korra, I definitely, I genuinely, it's an incredible show. If you liked Atla, it's a little bit more mature than Atla, in my opinion. But it follows a different story. And Korra is an incredible character. I have my little complaints about the show here and there. XQ, if you like animation that has a really cool cultural type of, it's on Paramount Plus too, if you have that, or if you add it to your Hulu subscription. Anyways, I just highly recommend. So I talked to that guy about all his art, and he's fucking incredible, and that was his first time in Florida, from what he told me. With your guns. Yes. He was incredible. I spent like $100 fucking just at his booth. It was insane, but he was amazing. He was really kind, and that art was fucking incredible. That Last of Us, the Korosami, and the Zelda art was all him. Anyway, zoom. Story. I'm gonna skip forward to meeting Jen and Aliona again. So I'm like, this is right after I bought all this art, so I'm having to, I don't know if this is the artist of the Korosami art, but you can try and see. Migsy? I'm dead last in the story. Yeah, you were one of the last things I did, Kyra. One, because I wanted to like wait and see if the lines died down a bit, because the lines were fucking huge on Saturday. So I'm moving over to Jen and Aliona's line. Their queue is fucking packed as hell. And I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna be here a while. So I'm holding this entire time. You see how big it is. You see how big it is. Like 45 minutes, an hour or so passes, and I finally get up to them. And I'm like, hello, and they're like, hello, friend. And Aliona is like, I've been staring at that Kurosami art the entire time you've been in this line. I saw you get in the line. I saw the Kurosami, and I haven't looked away. And I'm like, that's valid. This is fucking beautiful. Like, it's really, really fucking incredible. And she just wanted to like look at it for a minute. And I'm like, you go, girl. And I'm like, okay. And what did I do? I might have, oh, I bought an Aliona selfie. Okay. Because I didn't want to go through their line and not buy anything. So I'm like, okay, I'll spend 20 bucks to get a selfie with Aliona. Also, I just want one. I'll never not have an Aliona selfie. So Jen sees that it's just an Aliona selfie and nothing else, and she's like, oh, thank fuck, I really have to pee. And I'm like, go piss, girl. And she like goes and like grabs my arm, and she's like, thank you. Fucking zooms. I'm just chatting with Aliona for a bit, and I'm like, okay, so I have another gift. I know you guys said you don't want a ton of gifts, but this one is a special one from Kyra. And she was like, Kyra! And I'm like, yes, from Kyra. And I take it out of my bag, and I'm like, so you remember that art she made you guys? Well, she made it into fucking merchandise. And yeah, so I show her the sweater, I like flip it out, and she's like, oh my god, this is fucking incredible. Jen at this point is hey, thanks, Burner. God, I'm fucking bad at telling stories. So Jen finally comes back from the bathroom, and she's like, what is this? And Aliona's like, Kyra made us tour merch. And she, I'm like, yeah, all the dates are on the fucking back. Hi, I don't know how to say your name. Hi. Why are the names so German coded? I don't know. Are you guys German? Anyways, focus. I've been on story time for an hour and a half, and I just want to play Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. So, from Michigan. Yeah. So they're like freaking out over Kyra's sweaters. And I'm like, yep, all the dates are on the back, and I'm like showing Aliona like the sleeves have like Dino Dance and the Gay Corn, and Aliona points to Aliona points to like the purpley like twisty thing that you have on the sleeves, Kyra, and she's like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know. I think it's just like decorative ambiance to separate the like icons. So yeah. And Jen is like, oh thank fuck it's a long sleeve, I'm freezing. Jen instantly puts it on. She's like, I'm gonna put this on right now. It's nothing, you were right. Yeah, I figured. Aliona was like, what is it? Someone gave her like Corinna noise blockers. And she was like, oh, it's really fucking loud in here. I'm gonna put these back on. So she's like trying to zone out into her headphones. And Burner, get out of here. There's none of that here. Anyways. Anyways. So fuck, I keep losing my train of thought. Kyra, I'm so sorry. I'm losing my train of fucking thought. I've been talking too long. Yeah, tour date sweaters. Thank you. Fuck. Jen instantly puts hers on because it's cold. And then Aliona, I think, is a little overstimulated, so she doesn't put hers on, but she like wraps it around her. And I was like, okay. And then I take my selfie with Aliona while Jen's in the bathroom. Jen comes back, all that happens. And fuck, my brain is so broken. Sorry, connecting to the Wi-Fi again. I'm like, can I take a picture of you guys for Kyra? And they were like, absolutely, absolutely. And so they're like posing for me to take pictures of them. And they're like, can you please, please, please tell Kyra thank you for this? And I'm like, of course, of course. I think we talked a little bit more, but clearly my brain is breaking. Yeah, Corrine, clean up on aisle, whatever. Yes. So, after this, I go, Corrine, why'd you ban Turtle? Corrine, bring Turtle back, bring Turtle back. Corrine, bring Turtle back. Corrine. That fucking made me stop breathing. I saw Corrine help, and then I saw Crash Panda band Excellent Turtle. I love you, Corrine. I love you, Turtle. Anyway, let me fucking finish this story. Oh my fuck. Those weirdos ruined my story. They were doing fine at first, but it was treading a territory that I didn't want to invite. Didn't really bother me. It makes me giggle when men try to come for me because I'm like one of the gayest people that I know ever. So it just makes me laugh. Hey, are you single? Minute 2. It reminds me of that time I played Stardew with Emily. What does that mean, Sarah? I don't know what that means. Clearly a different crowd than I associate with. It reminds me of when I was streaming Stardew with Emily that one time and 2 guys joined and they were like, hey. And then 2 seconds later, they were like, fuck you for not interacting with chat. Everything. Thank you, Kyra. God, let me finish the story. Let me finish the story. I scoot over to Deb's line. Luckily, there's like nobody in it. Like, the last person scooted through. And I swooped in like right as they were scooting through. And a group of it... Oh, hi, this is a burner account? That makes sense. because they both messaged at the same time. Dev. There's a group after me, but they weren't there while I was chatting with her, so I actually got to chat with her for a while. And she's like, hello again. And she was like so excited to see me, and she was like, you know, I wore that shirt all day yesterday. I fucking love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. I love it so much. Thank you so much. And I'm like, of course. I did owe it to you after all. I don't lie when I say I'm gonna do something. I will follow through. It's fun to immediately turn on someone. Love you guys. You're my guard dogs. You're my chat guard dogs. Just start barking if anything ever happens. Just spam it with barks. So she starts telling me that I forgot to say this the day before. I was like, the dev shirt is quite big. It makes a really good sleep shirt. And she's like, I love my shirts big. I prefer them really like breezy and like big. And I'm like, thank God, because it's big. And I'm like, it would make a really good sleep shirt. And then she holds up Aliona's shirt and she's like, no, this is my sleep shirt. I'm like, oh my God. Y'all are fucking hilarious. And everybody cracked up when she said that. So today, when I'm giving her Kyra's sweatshirt, she's like, you know, I was gonna sleep in the Aliona shirt, but Aliona got way too excited when I told her and I was gonna put it on, and she got too weird about it, so I refrained. And I'm like, you can't blame a girl. And she's like, you know what, you're valid. I got banned from a Twitch chat once because a moderator was moving her desk. It caused her mouse to click on me. Oh my God, that's so unlucky. Still not over Turtle getting banned. Yes, but she was like, Aliona was getting weird about me wearing it to bed, so I didn't. And I'm like, that's valid. And I'm like, so I actually have one more gift for you. And she was like, another? And I'm like, yes. So you may recognize this artist. I believe you reposted her art one time. Her name's Kyra. And I'm like slowly unveiling it. And she like, I think she saw the little like, the parachute. And she was like, oh, I know exactly what this is. And Dev sees it and she's like, oh my God, it's a fucking Tor shirt. This is fucking amazing. And she was like really studying it. And she was like, I love the fucking art style. And it's the Tor. And then she's like, oh my God, I didn't even realize the little Dev shirt says I Heart Ranch. And she was like losing her mind at that. XQ, that's fucking hilarious. I accidentally call people like every day because I drop my phone while I'm texting them and I catch it and I touch the call button. So fucking annoying. Anyways, Dev gets her shirt and she's like looking at the Dino Dance on the sleeve. And she like flips it around and I'm like, yep, these are all the tour dates and everything. And she's like looking at every single individual one and she's like, this is fucking amazing. Like, this is amazing. And it really, this is everywhere I've been this year. You're good, Coyote. Yeah. But she's like looking at it all and she's like, I can't believe that I've been to all these places this year. Like, and I think looking at this sweater and all the dates and everything and all the locations they've been started making her like very what's the word when you're feeling like really appreciative, almost nostalgic, almost whatever. Oh, I forgot, Aliona noticed the Kesha on the back of the shirt too, and she was like, it's Kesha! Yes, but this is, hold on, I can show you guys. This is the design on theirs. I have a t-shirt because I live in Florida, but I don't know if you can like see the fucking tour dates on the back. I don't know. Do I have tour dates on the back? If I just showed you a blank black shirt, sorry. Julian, do a turtle video. Yeah, but she was like looking at all the dates on the back, and she was just getting like very emotional over like, I can't believe how many places we've been just this year. This has been a crazy fucking year. She has the biggest, like, most genuine, warm smile on her face, and in a weird way, I've never seen Dev make that face. She's almost always like laughing or like maniacally cackling, or she's doing something funny always, but in this moment she's extremely like down to earth and like emotional and just like sincerely reflecting on this past year, and like her voice gets a big soft, not contemplative. It's almost like she like is just so amazed that all of this has happened, and she's like, we're all gonna look at this past year and just be like, whoa, like this is a fucking crazy year we've had. Crazy year. And we're just gonna look back on it and be like, what an incredible like moment and blessing that we got. And this is from this game, and like we met all these incredible people, and none of it would have happened without people like you. And I'm like, she's just like feeling really fucking appreciative, and like Dev is being very like soft and vulnerable with me, and that's not at all an experience I was expecting from Deborah Wild, but I so loved that moment. And I love that nobody was around, so like she got a bit of like a break. And she started just getting like really emotional over the year they've had. And you're welcome. Yeah, you really made them reflect, and all three of them were like, I'm gonna wear this on the flight home. So I don't know if Jen and Aliona did, but Dev posted this like this Instagram story that was like, what an incredible wrap up to 2024. So I know she was reflecting again, and you can see she's wearing Kyra's sweatshirt on her flight home. And I love that she actually did. And that just shows how much she actually loved it. And it, like, Kyra, generally your sweatshirts, it seems silly. They're just sweatshirts, but they really were like a massive moment of appreciation and reflection for them. And it was a perfect, but all three of them were like, this is the perfect end to this year. Like, this is the perfect gift you could have given as like a closing of this chapter, basically, even though they're going to more cons. Yes, so I talked to Dev for a bit. I think I mentioned DevSkith. I think when she was like, I can't believe how many amazing people and how many people from the internet she's met, and I'm like DevSkith or whatever. She's like, especially DevSkith. Oh, I also forgot when I was saying goodbye to Jen and Alyona. They were like, when are we gonna see you again? When is your next convention? And I'm like, I have a wedding next November, and I like don't make a lot of money, and I'm saving every single dollar I possibly can for my wedding, so I really probably cannot travel anywhere for any conventions. And they were like, please, like, save for your wedding. Like, we want to see you always, but like, your wedding is so much more important. And I'm like, thank you. And they gave me my money back the first day I was there, but the Jen and Alyona +2 to the wedding is calling. Okay, do you know how many people have been like, my $70 autograph? Here's my thing though, is like, they almost always give my money back. But also, I budgeted out cons this year, and that's outside of my wedding budget, but I genuinely can't do it anymore. Like, this was the last one that I had disposable income for. Anyway, so many people are like, you should invite them to the wedding, and I'm like, so these, first of all, they live in London. Second of all, I don't know them that well. I mean, I'd love for them to be there, but wedding planning is quite intense, and I have to know the exact head count. It's like a while before the wedding, and it's also, my wedding is in like a very small area of Florida, which I don't really know if that would be a very enjoyable experience. If you go to a con and it helps to promote the stream, can you write it off as a business expense? This is why I got married in a courthouse. I kind of wanted a courthouse wedding or a destination wedding, but my partner really wanted like a wedding, so we ended up doing a micro wedding, or we're gonna end up doing a micro wedding. Hi, Liam. Corrine. But yeah, they were like, it was so incredible, such an incredible experience. I love them to fucking death. I'm so happy they get some time off now too. Like, yes, they had to fly home and immediately it's Christmas and New Year's, but I did laugh so hard when all of a sudden it said Turtle's message was deleted. Yeah, but thank you, Corrine, for being a fantastic con buddy the entire time. Thank you, JC, for this lovely bracelet that I have on right now. Are you gonna show it, camera? Look at this beautiful bracelet JC made me. I got so many bracelets at the con. This one just says Hallmat on it. And then I got Panda Bracelet version 2. Yeah, but I absolutely love everybody I meet at these cons. You guys literally make it 10 million times worth it. 10 million times worth it. Like, yes, I'm there to meet Jen, Alyona, Dev, and like buy some really cool fucking art, and maybe if they have like really cool like food or snack booths, that's always really fun. But like, attending the con with people who are so excited just like I am and want to like look at this cool art just like me and are so excited to meet these people just like me and share the experience, that makes everything worth it to me. And I love going to conventions, and not being able to go to any more this next year, because I'm saving money, is gonna fucking suck. But if they come back here, I'll go. We'll do violence for you, Turtle. Thank you for saying that, Sarah. Of course I share, like, honestly, this is like my experience as much as it's you guys' in a way. Because I'm experiencing this community and you guys are so part of it. It was so fun this con. I remember I said hi in J&A stream one time. Tampa Bay Comic Con was really lonely. And this con fixed that. It was so great. Yeah, I didn't go to Tampa Bay because it's just like so far. Even though I had my tickets, I had a friend who really wanted to go but couldn't afford to, and so I gave her my admission. I would have gone if it was closer, to be honest. I'm sorry it was lonely, JC. But I'm so glad we were able to actually go to one this time. Need to actually meet people at conventions. Only met up with people on my last one. It was so fun. Leon, let's go to a convention. SuperCon was the first time I'd experienced a con like that. And I've been to a bunch. I would love to see all of you at a con someday. Adina, you are so awesome at SuperCon. Seriously. But yeah, I had a fucking wonderful time. Sorry this story time took 2 entire hours. Goal for 2025, get rich, fund Julian's wedding, and go to all the cons together. Real. I probably still need about, close to like $10,000 that I'm still gonna be spending over the next year. So, yeah. I'll be going to my first con in a couple of weeks and it will be a smaller one, but I really hope to eventually go to one of the bigger ones and maybe meet some of you. Kitchen, are you gonna go to Vegas? I don't know where on the West Coast you are, but I was curious. Or Emerald City? There was a few get along Discord people at the one here in August, but I was too anxious, so I kept to myself. I get that, Sarah. Totally. None of you will ever see me at a con. You know what? And that's valid, XQ. They're not for everyone. Lore accurate housekeeping experience. Yeah, you guys want this from Aliona? It's like being on the phone with a friend. I still have to play Baldur's Gate. Smaller ones are great for first cons. Stuttgart. Okay. Turtle, I have a question. I've been saying Stuttgart, but Mitch, who is sometimes in chat at Hallmat, she was saying Stuttgart. Is it Stuttgart? Vegas is during my birthday. I actually have a close friend who is going to the Vegas con that she's not in the Baldur's Gate community, but she loves Baldur's Gate to death and is like always messaging me whenever I see the throuple, and she's like, I'm so jealous. But she's actually gonna be there and she really wants to be there. But she's like, she was I met her on Taylor Swift Twitter, believe it or not, but she was like my lesbian godmother. She taught me everything about being a baby gay. She guided me through the woods of lesbianism in the early years, and I love her forever for that. Things I don't like. People being around people. Same. Same. It's called Megabyte Expo and it's in LA on January 10th. I've thought about Vegas, but I'm in my last year of school and I've kind of a crazy schedule. Yeah, they'll go to other cons. I'm telling you right now, there will be more cons announced. And I'm saying that because I factually know that from talking to them, and I'm not allowed to say anything, but there's more to come. It's not just the ones that are announced. I was lucky that someone reached out on Twitter first to meet up and then go to a Get Along Discord meetup. It's scary to go alone to a big meetup. Yeah, I can't imagine how MCM felt. I hope they come back here. They'd better. They have us here. But Florida's not great, for be honest. I'll be honest. Maybe they'll come back to SuperCon. They really liked Miami. You know what I mean? Very gay mother. In the meantime, I'm gonna crank some more username drawings out because eventually I want to print them out into a little book. Aww, kitchen. It's like S. Stuttgart? Help, turtle. Make me sound better German. Stuttgart. You're a timeless void. Stuttgart. Yeah, but she kept saying Stuttgart. And I'm like, don't pronounce any of the T's in the middle. Like, just fuck that. I love her though. I'm not making fun of her. Okay, those of you who are tired and need to go to bed, my story time is over. I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate now after 2 hours of non-stop talking about myself. But I love you guys. If you're leaving, I'll see you in the next stream. If you're staying, let's fuck up some dirge. You know what I mean? We love Julian lore. There's a lot of that. I can't help it now. I like my suitcase stuck in my head. What is that? I love you too, turtle. I will be dead in 4 hours. Go to bed, turtle. Go to fucking bed. You may put sticky notes or something over the names in the book. So at first it's like a fun guessing game. Whose name could this drawing be? I bet I could ace that quiz. Night-night, turtle. You missed julep lore? Oh, you don't want to know. Is that true, Sarah? Move my face cam down here again. I never know what size to fix my face cam at because, you know. I had that stuck in my head for a week, and you just brought it back, thanks. Gonna go see how many people get pissed at me for getting tickets on Christmas Eve. Good luck, Kyra. Julep, I must know everything about everyone. Oh. Sorry to hear about the band. You maybe did not deserve it, maybe. She did not deserve it. It was an accident. Having a late stream tonight because I get off work early tomorrow. And you know what? I deserve to stay up late and play video games because I've had a horrible day. I deserve it. Okay, where'd we leave off? Breaking up with Shadowheart, right? Oops. Who do we have in our party? Do we want Halson? Where are we? What are we doing? What is our point in life? What are we doing? You have a half day tomorrow too? Yes, kitchen! High five. Homework this week? Yes! High five. Bye, Adina. Thank you for coming on a freaking Monday stream. I've missed you, Adina. And hopefully you get your Alyona shirt soon. Maybe I should have held on to it for a bit. Alright. Infiltrate Moonrise. Find a cure. Embrace my potential. Oh, Kithrak, the urge. Guys, okay. Now I'm remembering. Julian, I want you to know I did high five my monitor. Thank you. Is it okay? It didn't crack. Sleep to catch. Night night, Kyra. Yes. So, are we killing Isabel? It's fine. We're doing Dark Justice here, Shadowheart. I'm sorry, are we what? Kitchen? Wait, this is important, hang on. Kyra. Here's my thought. We're doing Dark Justice here, Shadowheart. We're gonna be killing... I'll grab my spear. JC, you got it. We're killing Aelin. We're killing Aelin. I don't want Isabel to just be like, oh, Kyra heard possible anti-lesbian activities and suddenly woke up against Liam. Do I really want to see Aelin angry? I kind of do. I kind of do. Julep, this is homophobic. Keep in mind, this isn't me. This is Durgio. Durgio was up in here, and he's fucking plotting. And he's gonna kill Isabel. Julian, look at this face. How can you do that to this face?
These boots have seen everything.
They're fighting gingerbread men?
What happened to you?
Say we do a poll. I don't know, Durgio's talking to me. Think of Mia. Who's Mia? Who?
This is the one Scaleritas sent you to kill. Every scrap of your marrow yearns to end her.
BRB guys, I'm gonna time out Julian for a year.
Gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers.
It's not me, it's Sergio.
Go on then.
Tell me about yourself.
I could say the same. But perhaps we should save the trivia till we're on the other side of this thing. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories.
How do I get banned from this stream? Do what you must, I can't watch. It's not me.
Moon and shadow, light and dark, divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life
Eternal.
forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious. It belongs to the goddess Shah. According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated, or thought they defeated, one of her disciples, Ketheric Thorn. It's incredibly powerful. We'll have our work cut out for us trying to shift the thing. But I believe you, can do it. Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights, at any cost.
Hashtag rip.
Don't let Jaheira catch you dawdling.
There is something about her. It would be wonderful to kill her. A perfect tragedy.
And yet you hesitate.
She doesn't believe you will do it. You can see she wants to believe there is mercy in all, even in the worst.
You aren't the first to threaten me. But I know the eyes of a killer when I see them. You mean me no harm, do you? An experienced cleric can tell such things.
The urge within does not want to talk. The restless urge starts to scream.
What the fuck? Fester the urges. Chase away your putrid desires. Guys. Roll for it? I don't have that. Got a quarter. Alright. Heads, we kill Isabel. Tails, we resist and we save Isabel. You remember what happened last time we flipped a fucking coin? It was Life is Strange double exposure. Whether we rush Safi or try to talk her out of shooting her mother. And what do? Rush her. Heads, we spare her. Tails, we spare her. If it lands on the side, we kill her. Okay. Ready? It's fucking Tails. It's fucking Tails. Saved by the motherfucking coin, Isabel. God damn you.
As suddenly as it started, you have tamed the urge. It slumbers again.
There we are. The real you. Your affliction, is it? Doesn't rule you, does it?
I'm cursed with spells of madness, forgive me.
Let things begin again. As long as you keep the peace in Last Life.
I kinda want you to fight her now. Kitchen, you fucking chaotic. Great, because I was about to leave. I want you to fight her. No, we flipped the coin, guys. We flipped the fucking coin. What a lovely dirge playthrough. I'm not doing any of my dirge stuff. Rescue the tieflings. Okay, what do I do next? I go to Moonrise, right? Right? I go to Moonrise. And then before I do Ketherick, tell that to Alfira. I couldn't not do that. Good night, Kyra. Redemption dirge is still dirge. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Night night, Corrine. Shit, I don't have any teleport points over here. That's annoying. Guys, I have to GPG, so I'm gonna be right back. chopped off Gale's hand because whoops on your first urge. That was enough for that. I really want to do an evil one, and I just can't get myself to do it. I was really about to, though. Like, if that coin said to kill Isabel, I was gonna kill Isabel. So, we go to Moonrise. Moonrise, clear it out, come back to the mausoleum, get Aelin, kill Aelin, actually, I think I'll let Shadowheart decide, to be honest. Oh yeah, we get like a blessing from this, right?
Better not be cursed. Was that a click I heard? There's something about these plaques. That might be worth a look.
I never remember how to do this.
What was that?
Strange. Can't feel the shadow curse down here.
Hold on, I want to swap out Halcyon for... Who do we want, Lele?
Halsin's proved himself a fine ally already. He'll be useful in battle, if those tree trunk arms are an indication. You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Good.
Oh, level up.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Maneuver. Oh, what do I always do here? Pushing attack. Do kind of like pushing attack. Sweeping and pushing. Little W core frame update. I did not fumble Amelia's character after all. Yes! Yes! Good job. You do kind of make me want to play Warframe. I won't lie. It looks really cool. Especially 1999. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people play that.
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
What's next,
I would like Shadowheart to do.
Better take a look.
Are you bold of heart and sharp of confidence surges through you? You feel like there is nothing you can't
play
do,
together
no
too?
one
Yes.
you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
Slay.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing? A warm swell rises through you.
Bit culty there, Shards.
Acceptance. You are worthy.
Do you think I can get Shadowheart
You
back?
accept Shah's test of your intellect. You feel a small pulse
never
of
fully
energy race up your spine,
Tried
and a strange sensation of acceptance.
to like break up with someone to get him back.
This way.
TBH.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood
It's a fucking massive knife. Gib. Gib.
Might be
Yep.
useful.
Gib. Okay, we have Shadowheart with those blessings now. Let's go to Moonrise.
All right. What now?
Which direction? Just immediately south. Okay.
Walk in
Go.
death.
Moonrise Towers at last. Make no mistake, I will have answers about these gay tadpoles.
We love you, Nene.
Easy, Lae'zel. We need answers, yeah?
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back,
Purrs?
true soul. What news?
That's for your superiors to know.
Right enough.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Our path leads to Zarel. Let us not keep her waiting.
In her name.
Praise the absolute.
Poor Chart. We can fix her. Well,
Diminish our efforts, but
in this playthrough?
simply getting here in the end, wasn't it?
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover
Another
the
true
secret
soul.
of the
The
absolute.
disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
Barkus is dead in this playthrough, right?
Even though something's on my mind.
God, I won't lie, I think I know when I kill Isabel to see what I
This
get.
individual doesn't seem particularly fond of you. Perhaps now's your chance.
Gloves of crushing. Interesting. Craft devotion. Oh, get another channel oath charge. Magic missile bow. Ooh, how about that? Flooded great axe. I think I normally get this for Karlak. Does she have a good weapon on her? I do not remember. I feel like it's kind of worth buying it right now, though. Don't really want to buy any spells. I'll take a potion of speed. I'll take these. Lord knows we fucking need healing potions. I'm gonna take these. Alright, what can I sell to you though? I think we don't need this. Yep, good enough. Half an hour left. Good luck, Coyote.
I'll feed him his own loincloth. And
Loincloth.
these are our allies, Erna.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern.
Lele, you have already have a Githyanki greatsword. Potions. Where am I keeping potions? Are they on me? Yes, they are. Blooded Great Axe. Again, I think I give that to Karlak. Let's give this to Allison. I think a lot of my arrows are in here with my potions. Lae'zel. No. Gale. Gale, can you have hand crossbows? Not proficient. Okay, well, you just... Oh, I don't have, dual wielding? Oh, that's not a hand crossbow. Doi. You're really just coasting? Right, valid. That's how I get through my workday as well. 3 to 12, 3 to 8. But it gives you magic missile. Let's keep that on her, actually. Okay, go up.
She deserves well. You hear?
That's alright.
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
Well, she's dead.
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
XQ!
You failed to retrieve the artifact.
That's
you
nice.
failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
Are you gonna hang out with them? Keep silent.
Mercy, General! Please!
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
This is Durging.
Enough! True soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
I saw the horrors they committed in the Absolute's name.
Thank you!
Minthara is dead, JC.
Glad someone noticed.
I'm sure they were very enthusiastic.
Dead. Long
But
time
zeal
ago.
without efficacy is for children, not servants. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer.
No, I didn't mean to.
Kill them quickly.
My goblin camp fight on this playthrough was rough.
You creaking old bag of shit!
I skipped the hag, so I lost a lot of XP that I needed for that fight. Somehow made it through though.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
Ooh. Tiefling killed Minthara because she came to the grove. That's so funny.
Dispose
Minthara to go
of
to
the
the
rest
grove
as
just
you
for a
see
tiefling
fit.
to take her down.
Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Oh my god, why did Durgio look up so fast right there? What the fuck just happened? He went... Contain my excitement.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete.
Still not
They will
overtaking all
obey
her loot
any
after I knocked her
command.
out, then her begging for her
Report
life
to me
fully
upstairs
unclothed.
when you're done.
You know,
Please,
before
you gotta help me!
patch was it?
For old time's sake!
It was patch 4. Might have been patch 3. Like you could not really recruit Minthara unless you were doing an evil run and did the Grove. People were very upset that you couldn't. Like there was that whole polymorph thing that you had to do. To, like polymorph her into a sheep, put her in your pocket, and take her all the way to Act 2. Also in that time, there was like a glitch where if you looted her body, she would die. Like, she would not show up in Act 3 or Act 2. That was a crazy time. Oh my. Oh, Durgio. Put aside your torments, free them. I mean, we did, this is Knockout Shadowheart, put her in a box era. Yes. Yes, that era. Sometimes I kind of miss it. Since we're resisting Isabel, I flipped a coin. It's not my decision anymore. The coin decided. I'm gonna... This is officially me going the resistor.
Oh, praise the Absolute! And praise her true soul!
Oh, you exhaust me. Compassion is not a virtue.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Whoever he is, he stands in my way.
Nothing sickens you more than a man who is unkillable.
Who are we knocking?
But to a veteran deviant such as yourself, it is but a matter of time.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
Okay. Why is my timing like
General
this?
Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Okay.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself.
Shit. They won't get far, but the curse take them. Come on, Durgio. Odds are in your favor. Thank God. She has not been rolling well.
Very pragmatic, but very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette.
Well,
but there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
My faith is in my murder. Lash at her with the atrocities you have conducted. let's try that one. Yes! Wow, Durging actually rolling well? Who'd have thought?
The absolute fills your mind. But you have doubt and anger in your heart, not love.
My anger outweighs my love, but it's directed towards her enemy. Oh, thank God. He's actually rolling well, what? This is not
Control
normal.
your emotions. When you come to her, you must allow her love to push out all other feeling, or she will consume you. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Good for you. How do I get what I want?
By serving General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
I have a price.
You feel her presence in your head again. She grips your mind, squeezing until your vision blurs with pain.
The Absolute's blessings have far greater value than any price you could name. Be wise. Obey.
Apologies.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
What is this?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
God damn you. What if he's dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Understood.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You will need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Oh. Realized I never changed the stream category. Oops. Wait. Hello? Baldur's Gate. Okay, I'm trying to remember what all I do before I go to the mausoleum. I think I clear out Moonrise. But do I recruit Jaheira first? Or I recruit Jaheira once I'm ready to kill Catherine. I'm pretty sure. I know I need to save the puppy. Because you fight the puppy if you, We're doing in here. Resistance's thunder. What? We got rid of the eyeball. Oh! I forgot, this is Zerel's room. literally just did that in front of
You
her.
can
Justice for
pass.
Boo.
In the name of the salute.
Of the salute. Hashtag justice for Boo. Hi, Melly.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay, this is Balthazar's room. I'm quick saving here. Oh, look who's here. The Boo murderer. I really don't ever remember how to do the bookcase thing properly. Seal. Hello, Sugar Melly. How are you doing on this fine Monday night? I didn't murder Boo? What is this lore? Melly, I wasn't here for your first BG3 playthrough. So I need context. Last book. Oh, Githyanki disc. Leaving him to die is murder. Oh, did you kill
Lae'zel
Minsk?
sees it too and considers the vision.
Tissue markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense of... No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Okay, there was actually a really bad glitch. I think was fixed in patch 5 or something like that, where if Jaheira is too far away from Minsk when you knock him out, it kills him, or it aggroes him, or whatever. He wakes up and he just, it instantly starts combat. He never has the dialogue with Jaheira. And then you would accidentally have to kill Minsk, and then Boo comes out and he does the sad squeak. It's so sad. I had to go through it like 5 times because of that glitch. I'm the victim here. Can't sleep, turtle. Self-defense. Your first time with Minsk. I don't know who this man is. Sorry to this man. You know what? I can see it. And that, you know what? Melly, you're valid for that. The victim is Boo. Why doesn't it let you take Boo? You know, what if we want Boo? What if we want Boo to be our Boo? Who are they to say?
A traitor. A dead one.
I think I'm realizing I never did the Githyanki.
I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
Oh yeah, I skipped the tower, didn't I? Arcane Tower?
Very well. I will read it to you.
Struggled so hard.
The Prince of the Comet, Part 3.
Oh, Jaheira dead.
The histories tell us that Commander Voss, which is still Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver. That his flesh was torn.
You're
and
just
fed
that
to the
excited to
great
talk
red
to
dragon
Coyote.
of
That's
Valor.
what it is.
Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers
You
carrying
missed me
truth
yap about
and
Holiday Matsuri for
prophecy.
2 hours straight.
The Prince of the Comet
I don't know
is
how
not
to
dead.
summarize this
The
fucking
Prince of the
story.
Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet.
Real turtle, why aren't
This
you
is more
sleeping?
than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith.
How's the playthrough?
Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
I won't lie, we're Durging. But, okay, so Kitchen might still be here, might be lurking. He was here in chat earlier. And Scaleratus was telling me I needed to kill Isabel, and I'm trying to do Dark Justice Your Shadowheart on this run. Kitchen, you're still here. I flipped a coin. I was going to kill Isabel, but then everybody in chat was guilting me. Mainly Kitchen, being like, "You're doing what to Mia? You're doing what?" Kitchen! Spam the Kitchen emotes, spam the Kitchen emotes. Sugar melon, sugar melon, sugar melon. Kill Isabel. See? Melly's on my side. I want to know what prize I get. But I flipped a coin. And it said not to kill Isabel, but I'm killing Aelin. And y'all give me shit about Boo. I won't lie, Melly. Sergio broke up with Shadowheart. Or will. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anything about it. He just had a really special night with Will, and there were no hard feelings between Shadowheart and Durgio. It was really nice. She said we're friends. She's like, it's okay, I could tell. She all won tonight. Couldn't believe it either. Cosmic has been trying to out me for my Shadowheart breakup, and I'm like, listen, I'm not chasing the beef clout, okay? That's not my scene. That's not my scene. As someone who has survived a Shadowheart breakup, my heart goes out to you. Thoughts and prayers. My brain is like, can I technically get her back? Because here's what happened, okay? Sergio and Will had a really wonderful night. Whoa. Throw shade, throw shade. Not Jillian calling me out. I'm joking, Melly. I actually keep meaning to clip it, but I keep genuinely forgetting. I might do that tonight, because it was very impulsive. Yeah, they just had a really special night together, and the rest is history. Okay? The rest is history. But then, as soon as that happened, fuckboy Julian energy. As soon as that happened, chat lets me know that there's a special Dark Justiciar romance scene, and I'm pissed, okay? If I had known that, I justified it by saying, hey, I'm doing Dark Justiciar Shadowheart. She's gonna leave me for Shar anyways. She's gonna leave me for Shar anyways. You live with your choices. I have lived with my choices. So, like, she's gonna leave me for Shar anyway, and so that's why I decided it would be okay on this run. And then everyone is like, oh my god, the Dark Justiciar romance scene is the hottest one, and now I'm fucking upset. I'm upset. I'm really upset. Because I want to see it. I've never seen it. Jillian's like, leave or be left. That's Sergio's, you know, his motto. It's not as good as the beach version. Good, Cosmic. You give me hope. The hottest one I ever saw was Evil Shadowheart and Minthara. Melly! Get out of here! What are you doing at Baldur's Gate? She's out here to watch the fucking steamy Melly on her phone at 2 a.m. Shadowheart Minthara romance scenes. All Shadowheart romance scenes. I don't have 600 hours for nothing. Oh my god. Shadowheart and Minthara AO3. Oh my god. Melly's AO3 wrapped. Shadowheart X Minthara. Dark Justiciar Shadowheart. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot we were talking to Lae'zel.
You speak like Kithrak.
Oh, you've been looking at my browser
You accuse
history.
Blacketh of the unthinkable.
No reason.
As unthinkable as the greatest living
Tutorial.
one turning on
How
his
to break
queen.
up with Shadowheart.
Well, enough conjecture.
I saw that in there too.
I did what you asked, so let's be done with it.
Wow, it really wants me to romance Lae'zel. Like, real bad. Moon Lantern. Well, I have the fairy blessing, so I'm okay. Heart, Balthazar personal notes. In all honesty, I saw it in VG Silverhand's stream. Valid. Embracing Dirge and DJ Shortroute are not that compatible in the end. Well, I assume. It cost me 3 Dogecoin. Okay, which one is it that I need to...
That's curious.
Musty tomes, poisons and venoms. Musty tomes, right? Save. Wait, what item goes in there? A heart? Wait, why do I remember it being a heart?
I'll take that.
Coyote, real one. Heart, right? Yes. Guys, my memory did something good. Research notes. Yay, we finally got
The
inspiration.
necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles.
Full circle, dead pixie.
Carved into the bench's rotted
Oh
surface
my.
are strange, half-faded sigils.
Hello?
A magic circle of some kind.
That's not
Thick
supposed to
with
look like that.
darkness and decay.
A ritual circle.
Balthazar having a rave
And
in
a
here.
complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so...
Melly gives me attention, I'm on your side.
tainted.
Oh my, that's hurting my head.
It's inert, if that's what you mean. It
It's
still
a
reeks
very
of the
normal
Shadow
looking
Weave,
graphic.
and its polluting magic will continue to escape for as long as it lies abandoned here. The sigils are written in a curious mix of
I
tongues.
don't like this. He's having a rave.
Netherese?
Melly,
I
did
can't
you
quite
see
make
Turtle's TikTok?
I'm reading it
Thank you for
correctly.
going through the dialogue
It's used
quickly.
in
It's
the
hurting my
creation of moon
head.
lanterns. But discarded
oh.
pixie corpses might still contain enough essence.
Sergio's shoulder for half
One
a
of the
second.
broken lantern casements. Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern, and with a slight
I didn't know
modification
Gale
of
can
casting gesture,
craft a
it might be able
lantern.
to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though,
Didn't
Mistress
know
Eye
that
may
was
be
an
upon
option.
Me. She'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed.
You could send it here, Turtle, if
Wasted
you
argument.
want. No.
Forget what Mistra wants. Think about yourself and what Lady Shah's power could do for you, Gale. Make the lantern. Spread her will.
Okay. Get. Craft it, sure. What? What do I need? A broken moon lantern and a dead pixie? Guys, I literally didn't know you could do this. Like, I did not know. Hello, Gale? Gale?
I have such a...
If Mistra were here, I don't think she'd be best pleased with me for doing that. She was always rather fond of pixies. Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. Not quite sure what to make of that.
XQ, you've never seen a TikTok?
A valid and most astutely observed point. So long as I have her mission ahead. May not
Blah,
be the
blah,
most
blah,
savory
Gale.
kind of
Blah,
magic,
blah,
but
blah.
It will taste sweet enough. That's good to know.
Blah, 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 blah. Goblet with dead tadpoles. Well, those are no use for me. Opulent chest. Oh, I should have a star in here. Here's Lele.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Perfect. Was not worth it. Fashion show.
Father.
Isn't she so cute?
Will die for you.
She's one of the only ones to have the full collection. I don't even have it. Kinda jealous. Won't lie. Isn't there more?
Best be on my way.
Slay. Slay. You know that word makes me think of that Taylor Swift song, Stay, Stay, Stay. Slay, slay, slay. Still waiting for an extended director's cut. You need the whole collection, WTF. The only people to have the full collection. Say this like it's fucking anything important. Only people to have the full collection are Turtle and Wisdom of Centuries. Show Melly your shirt. Melly, did you see Kyra's sweatshirts? I think you weren't there on Friday, but I had shirts from Kyra to give the gals. And I have like the t-shirt version because it gets too hot here to wear long sleeves, so. But Dev said she was gonna wear hers home on the flight, and she literally did. How adorable is that?
Eager for battle. A simple task.
Why did that kind of look like she was encumbered? 30! Oh, I rolled a 19. Let's try again. Why am I even trying? I need to get a star in. Coyote, no more work.
Still alive, so that's.
I kind of do want the whole collection, but it is work to make those shirts. You guys do not understand.
The gods are watching me.
I have to rebuild the design every single time. I don't have like a history in there that I can be like reorder previous design. I have to remake the design every single time. That's why some of them are a little bit different.
I should speak up.
Because like, you'll notice in the
Yes.
picture with me and Melly and Jen and Eliona, Jen and I's shirts are like slightly different with the coloring of the name Baranova. Because they, for some reason, took away the orange that I used. For what reason?
I would, but you have so many friends already.
Who do I want? Shit.
Well,
Need to get a frame for this orange print. I need frames literally for my shit from SuperCon, from Salt Lake, and now from Helmet. Julian is using too much orange band. No, literally, they like took away the vibrant orange
careful.
and replaced it with a yellow
For a
orange.
skeleton key.
And I'm like, why? Simple.
Must lug my guts
And have a
through
whole
this
shrine.
hell.
See, and that's another thing. I don't really need a shrine. Oh! I need to speak with
Stripped
animals,
of
don't I?
flesh, the war, and then it hesitates, gleaming
Shit.
muzzle sampling your scent
Meant
as
to
if
speak
in
with animals.
recognition.
Julep, I forgot to get you a frame for the poster. Oh, it's fine. I need a lot of frames. Also, what am I looking at right now?
Suspicious, the creature leans in for another sniff. And for
Gotta
a moment,
find a place
its
for
tail
my want me
wags,
to
as if
sign your
remembering
tit
a scent
signature from
long
Aliona.
ago.
What
Then
an
the beast
icon.
shakes its head, a ferocious warhound.
That was
once
incredible.
More. Though perhaps not
I gotta
quite
say,
as ferocious as before.
watching the live performance of My Ranch, aka Ranch Rap, top 3 moments of this year. Also Bard Dance right after that. Crazy. I got a live thruple concert plus Sugar Melly. Top 3, yeah.
The dog's growl only deepens,
Want me to sign your
echoing
tits?
in the cavity where its stomach used to be.
Live TikTok behind the scenes. Shit! We're not good at any of these. Fuck. Come on, Giorgio, you've been rolling well this time. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, fuck. Right when I say that. We have to save the dog. Thank God. Thank... Fuck.
The dog relaxes, as if reassured by your observance of protocol. It turns away and utterly ignores you, as it would any lowly foot soldier.
What a cute pupper. Love this armor. Yeah, I've been messing around with the dyes. Me and Shadowheart match, but maybe we probably shouldn't anymore since we broke up. Sweet boy. Do I have speak with animals? Is this the Helldusk? I think it is. Yeah, Flawed Helldusk. In my Dirge cape. I really want to know what happens if I kill Isabel, I won't lie.
Very well.
I won't lie.
Yes, soldier. Not your scent. Selunite magic on your skin. The general once smelled that way when his daughter still
Ooh,
lived.
XQ.
I died the same night she did.
Damn.
My master says, trying to protect her. I do not remember.
We'll see.
But he brought me back.
Might as well try it if you're curious.
I will not fail him again.
Kitchen, if you're lurking, look away. Kitchen, if you're lurking, look away. Nothing's happening. Sugar Belly's infiltrating my evil dirge brain. Nothing's happening. Things going on. Good night, turtle.
Got to have a plan first. Need to.
You start going to sleep at like 10 p.m. Your time, not mine.
Good. We'll leave soon.
Your dirge
Don't
might as
want
well
any
dirge all the
surprises.
way. You're a bad
Yes, Mom.
influence. Sucrose. Like how instantly. No, kitchen. You didn't hear your name. Shh. 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 Okay.
Let's see.
Don't let Jahira catch you dawdling. mercy on this poor soul.
Oh, it's battle? Well... No, you don't see anything.
I will ascend.
You don't see anything. Making Lay do the killing stroke. Oh, I didn't.
Isabel! No!
Damn.
What in the nine hells happened?
There's no time. There's no time. Go, the shadows. Kitchen, I told you nothing's happening. Bye, Coyote. Lurking because I'm hungry.
You're right. There's no stopping it now. Isabel is gone. Soon the shadows will wash us all away. Listen closely.
I'm calling the
For
police.
there's very little time. Even if last light falls, your mission does
Sergio,
not
a
change.
son
You
of a
must find Ketheric Thorm. And you must kill him. As impossible as that task sounds, there must be a way to break the spell
I've
that
already
makes him
found him,
invincible.
girl.
There are secrets in this ancient waste.
Oh. Oh, I see, Melly. Now you're trying to get Kitchen.
But hark. Something
Snitch.
stirs.
That's not gonna happen. Shahira going out this way makes me so sad. Does she die? Never seen this. Oh,
It's happening. They'll all be taken
you're
by
just
the shadows.
repeating New York City.
Only by the
subway
grace of
poster.
Isabel's spell will we be
Poster.
spared the same fate. We cannot hesitate. Not even for those we knew. Those we cared for.
Sergio didn't even kill
They're no
her. It was
longer
Astarion
who they
and Lae'zel. He
Steel
didn't
your
touch
hearts
her.
And steady your hands. To battle!
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Jahira, not quite my friend right now. All of the Harpers. Are kinda dead. Why does Sarian look like that? Oh, he's got the arcane acuity thing. Did this fight by accident, but not because of unaliving Isabel, because she got kidnapped. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions. You know...
Sounds like fun.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
I mean... Jahira is fighting with me. So...
On the move.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Is this really a horrible... Also, why did Shadowheart not have a turn there? That's weird. just smite them. Smite them all. Yoinks. Oops, I didn't mean to get rid of the ice. I forgot I have a fiery sword. I should never use Hellish Rebuke. It's such a waste of a spell slot. Alright, what do we want to use here? Disarming, pushing.
You bow.
Guy.
Or you break.
This? Is it just me, or does it feel like the accuracy of these? What are they called? Forgot what they're called. The things that use superiority dice. I feel like they have a lower accuracy. To walk the dog? Have fun walking the dog, XQ. Get him, Lele. I should have used that. Goddamn. Sergio's almost dead. I didn't realize this fight would be hard. I really need Shadowheart to cast Daylight. But she didn't have a turn last time for some reason. What the hell? There's so many of them. Marshal something. Oh my gosh. Oh, rip. Dead. It's almost like it was a whole army. Alright, Daylight. Please. Thank you.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I need to heal him. He needs to not be electrified either. Maybe I need to get Jahira to take on some AoE. Or attack with some AoE, is what I meant. Disarming. I think we should just do regular attacks right now. TBH. 42. Aw, man! The fucking shopkeeper lady who had all the good shit. Well, I guess I can loot her body. Lae'zel, how about you get out? She just flew around. Get out of that shocky bit. Doesn't need to make sure Jahira does not die here. Good thing you can get it for free now. Yikes. If I don't get anything special for killing Isabel, I'll be pissed. Oh my god, there's more of them? The fuck? Okay. Okay, I really gotta chop down some of these guys for Shadowheart. 38, 5. Damn and goodbye. Can't target undead. Okay. Take speed potion. What? That's annoying. I can only do that once per turn.
Mutilate them.
Crit miss. Great. Love it. Spirit Guardians. It's Beyblade time. Heal everybody. Oh, that didn't hit Jahira.
Got to press on.
Get some of these guys with the Beyblades.
Survival is all that matters.
Oh my god, XQ. Who next? Who next?
No
To
time
you.
for mercy.
Only tase people when they're too horny. XQ what? Do disarming again. Actually, we don't need to waste a superiority die on that.
I will not know failure.
Can I make it over there? No. Damn. Go over here. Nice. All I did was defend melee. Dog time. Is there any downside of using charm? Like, other than, like, if you want them to focus on you and not attack your companions? Is there any actual downside? Dude. I didn't know those things could move like that. Shield blow the tentacle? Well, that's wild. Must have advantage? Why do I not have advantage? Like, actually, why do I not have advantage? A little confused on 16, 15, 38. Let's do the 15. Okay. Kira, got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Where is everybody? Inside? We could do a sunbeam. We could do a guiding bolt. Do a sunbeam. Oh, sorry, Lizelle. Forgive me.
Take your...
I won't give in. A beautiful death.
I like how killing Isabel means I just kill absolutely everybody. Wasn't expecting that, but I guess that's the reality of the situation.
I am fury. I am death. I will not know fear.
Did she reach over here? No. God damn you. Saves you the trouble later. What do you mean saves me the trouble later? What's later? Oh shit. Oh my god. Giant shadow creeper? What the actual fuck?
They won't expect this.
Well, I thought that would do damage, but I guess it doesn't. If you kill Aelin and go to Last Light, you have to do the whole this whole thing. Oh, really? Did not know that.
Don't linger.
Thank God you didn't. I still think the scene you get sparing Isabel is better than the reward for killing her. I don't know what the reward for killing her is. That's the thing. Shahira needs to be healed really badly. And that did nothing. Okay, that's dead.
Victory awaits.
It looked like there's someone speeding up here.
Let my name be known.
Miss. Okay, that did 20. Please don't die. I don't know how much damage that guy does. Shadowheart in here. Her Beyblade.
No choice but to keep going.
Oh, I should have healed Isabel. I mean, that Lae'zel.
Don't waste a step.
Miss? Dude.
Victory awaits.
Hydrate? Thank you. I forget. I'm like so locked in. Crit miss. Okay, we need to heal her though. Everyone hydrate, please. Please take care of yourselves. Noise.
No time to waste.
Damn. Area I can walk to where she can't see me? No. I have advantage for some reason. Right. we won. Here had to kill all her Harpers.
It's all over. They're all gone. My brave ones, my friends, my Harpers. I led them here. To this.
Oh my god. Number 2 is evil. Sorry for your loss.
But you live. A single green leaf holding fast on a tree ravaged by winter.
Where do we go from here?
Frankly, I don't see another option than to make a desperate dash back to Baldur's Gate. Chances are slim I'd survive the journey back. But if I can warn the Dukes an army of absolutists is on the march, perhaps the city still stands a fighting chance. That proud determination of yours should shame me. But it heartens me instead. Pull aside the curtain of years and I can see myself echoing your resolve. Very well. I'll join you. And when Ketheric falls, I'll be there. For us, for them, and for the ones we love back home.
Shit. Well, I'm entangled.
That should more than suffice.
I'm gonna long rest. And I think I'm gonna call it there for the night after the long rest.
What path lies before me?
I'm not reloading. I'm curious. Something's overtaken me. It's Melly's fault. Blame it on Sugar Melly. All she had to do was be like, do it. And I did it.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Rip to that sweet, sweet cleric.
I suppose this place is no worse for wear than my last lodgings. Though I cannot say the same for myself, I fear. The battle, the escape after. I might need to lick my wounds a while before I can be of use to you. The time for words will come when we lay my Harpers to their final rest. I owe them that. But first, I owe them justice. Moonrise must fall. I need a little time.
Good night, Coyote.
I will gladly join you
I'm
at
going in
Journey's
just a
End.
minute too.
So long as it leads to the grave of General Ketheric Thorm.
2 hours of chatting and an hour and a half of playing.
You know your task. Ketheric Thorm clawed his way free of death. Find out how, so we can send him back.
Because I need you in that fight, please. Oh, I can wait. Alright. Let's talk to Shara. How's she doing?
A lot of people died because you lost the run of yourself. Isabel shielded them from the shadows, and you left them vulnerable. If you can't control yourself, you're nothing but a liability.
Oh, we just got a bad scolding. Why am I, like, hot in the face?
Shah's blessings upon you.
Oh, I thought you were mad at me.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Deserved.
How are you holding up?
Oh.
Don't be so modest.
Sorry, that's making me sad. I need to not talk about that.
Time he's trouble. Worse, He's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
Okay, what about our new boo? Probably doesn't like what just happened.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen.
What about
and
me?
lest we forget, we've a devil. My favorite subject.
I can just kiss him now?
Ah. How to answer a question with so many layers as that? You are the red of the sunrise, the yellow of high noon, and the orange of sundown. If you were a song, I'd never stop singing. If you were a psalm, I'd never stop praying.
What the fuck? That's
you make
beautiful.
a damn fun dance partner too.
May I kiss you?
As if you needed to ask.
Shadowheart, look away. Wait, what? Why is he such a sap? Giorgio, you're a little scary when you're going in for a kiss, I won't lie. Won't lie. It's a little scary in the eyes. That was a cute kiss, though. If it was anyone other than Giorgio. Chomp. Don't have eyes for Shadowheart anymore? I think I already said that. Isabella's no more. Glorious. Kitchen? No, you didn't see that.
Here goes nothing.
You didn't see that. Nothing happened.
Your kill of that poor cleric can mean only one thing. The vile Sceleritas will be here soon enough.
No, don't be sad, Master. I am here to give you a happy present. A part of your past is here for you. I come with your disgusting prize. This prize is no payment, but a sign of reverence towards you. Come closer, my depraved prodigy. Try on your new gym jams. They're a present from Father. It would be rude not to.
Oh shit.
Oh, such a strapping young behemoth.
You cannot speak, but you
Oh
have
my
command
fucking
over your
God.
own cruelty.
Oh my fucking god, I didn't know that's what happened.
And look at you. Now, you're your perfect self again. This form is the Slayer. You will do many naughty feats with it. Oh, I wish I had time to wax your hide and brush your spines. But your adoring battler must away.
Oh my god.
But you should be hopeful for your bright future. You are going to kill again soon. You will keep chopping down the Moon Maiden's family tree. I shall return when you next have need of me. I have your estate to attend to. We will meet again there.
The Moon Maiden's
Good
family
night,
tree.
sweet master.
Oh, I got an achievement. Slayer, manifest your savage compulsions and assume your sinuously deadly Slayer form. Your Slayer form has 98 hit points. Oh my god, it's like Wild Shape. What do you mean Isabel's scene is better than that? No, it's not. That's crazy powerful. I guess it was very sweet. To each their own. Durgio's going down the deep road. Okay? A deep fucking hole. Okay? Hold on. Oh my god. I can't fucking believe. Putting music on to end stream.
Check it out.
I'm like speechless. What the fuck? I was not expecting that. I figured that we get a Slayer form at some point because of Orange. Spoiler. All of you knew that. But I didn't know it would be now. Like halfway through Act 2. I'm kind of excited to use it. I won't lie. Oh no. Julian Dirge has been unlocked. That was actually pretty cool. I didn't know that's what you get. See, Kitchen? We're discovering things. It's okay. On our Saturday playthroughs, we're literally a saloon night, and Isabel is our bestie, okay? And the lesbians are happy. In this one, we like pain and suffering, apparently. I'm fucking speechless. Anyway. Oh, I blocked that part out. At least it wasn't that crazy. It just started combat and then they took her corpse away. Did you just perpetuate the kill your gays trope? No, only on Mondays. Sergio is a Legibitiqua. You don't see him play in the field? Okay, guys. I am gonna head out. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas Eve. If it's Christmas Eve already where you are, happy Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas Eve if you celebrate. If you don't, happy holidays, happy Yule, happy Tuesday. No Alfira, no Lacrissa, no Moon Lesbians. Oops. Wow, it's true. Thank you guys for listening to me yap for 2 hours. I'm so glad to share these memories with you. Like I said, I won't be streaming Wednesday because it's Christmas and I will not be home. But I hope you guys have a happy holiday. I'll see you guys Saturday. And also